like I say, we'd go down there about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, depending on how my brother and I were able to get up. And he was 3 years older than I was, so he was a big man. He was about 6'3", 6'4", probably weighed 215, something like that. And I always took the bitter end of any argument. So, and we would go over there and we'd shovel off the layer of sawdust that was on top of the ice. And then, if you were the unlucky one, you would be given the breaking out bar, and that was a long steel shaft that was about probably 8 feet long and 2-inch diameter, 1.5-inch diameter. All I remember is it was just heavy as hell. But that's what gave you the impetus to be able to hit the ice on on its bottom level where it was frozen to the next piece underneath and break it out. And if you hit it just right, it would pop right out whole. If you weren't doing a good job, you'd split the cake and it would break all up and so forth. So the idea was to, do it carefully, but do it with quite a bit of belt to make it pop out. And then the other two would be there with these long picks, and that we could hook onto the ice and flip it end over end over end all the way out to the front of the ice house. So while you were breaking out, two people could keep up with your work and take it to the front of the house. Then when it got pretty much boxed up with maybe 8 or 10 cakes up at the front, then someone would go down and jump in the truck and we had a block and tackle there, and swinging a block and tackle in with a pair of ice tongs on it. The person in the house would hook the tongs onto the ice cake, and the guy in the truck would start pulling on the block and tackle and lift the ice up, tie it off, and so it was suspended near the ground, and I'd throw the water on it. And after a while, somebody got a smart idea and had Johnny Arsenal, or whoever was the plumber at the time, Jack Fish maybe, hook into the water line, and we had a hose. And then, so we started using a hose to wash all the sawdust off.
Nice.
And that worked out well. Big deal, Hook
Always,
up a hose.
always innovating.
Yeah, big deal. Well, they did that for years. I bucketed up water for years, and then some wise guy said, "Why don't you put a hose on there?" And that took about an hour and a half to go to the water line and lay out another piece of pipe, and we were in business.
That's great.
So we'd load the truck, and sometimes, good many times, usually on Fridays, we would have to make 2 trips. For whatever reason, things had gotten low enough so that we would need that. And some of the people that took a full cake, half cake of ice, could skip Wednesday. So Mondays and Wednesdays, as I recall, sometimes we'd have to get 2 loads of ice. And so we would deliver one half of the island, then we'd go back and we'd